doing a while back before this self-imposed vacation is I started ending every show with a list of the things for which I am grateful. And I still haven't come up with a clever name for this list, for this segment. I was going to call it Grizzatitudes or Gratitudes instead of Beatitude. Gratitudes. Haha. Gratitudes. Somehow that doesn't feel right. Too Judeo-Christian. Yeah, because I record this show Monday, Wednesday, Friday. In case you're new, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I record this show and I do it not first thing in the morning, but pretty early in the morning. I was getting pretty quote unquote lazy and not recording it until after 5:30. And I have to start getting ready for work at 6. But anyways, point is I do it early in the morning. And so I think it's good, A, to be grateful, and B, to start your day by being grateful. So that's why I'm doing it this way. I like to start my day with being grateful. So September 17th, my gratitudes. They're grateful. That was stupid. I kind of like that. I just made myself laugh, so prepare to hear that a lot. Maybe. Anyways, number one, and these are not, in any particular order. This is just what comes off the top of my head. So, number one, I am grateful for the ability to breathe. I've been having a hard time catching my breath here a lot lately. And I'm working on figuring out why and getting that all taken care of. Actually, I know why. I just gotta get it taken care of. Life is a mess. But the fact that I can breathe at all is something for which I'm very grateful. Actually, I remember when I was in middle school, high school, I had a dictionary. You younger kids won't know what that is. It was a papery thing that told you the meanings and correct spellings of words. But I had this little, well, not little, but decent sized paperback pocket dictionary, and in the back of it, or maybe it was in the back of the thesaurus. Anyways, I had both. And in the back of one was an appendix that had foreign words and phrases. And amongst those phrases was one that says, Dum spiro spero, which is Latin for, while I breathe, I live, or while I live, I breathe. And, and when you break that down, a little bit of a tangent here, when you break down that word spiro, I don't know where, or what the original Latin is, because the Romans loved to conjugate fucking everything. But if you look at that, spear, you see that root in things like respiration, which is breathing, obviously, inspiration, spirit. So that's, inspiration is kind of the same thing as breathing. It's this life that has been given to your brain through the breath, through the spirit. Whatever. I don't know, it makes sense to me. Also, it's like 5:45 in the morning, and I have not had coffee, so do not judge me. Okay, moving on. Second thing for which I'm very grateful. I am grateful for chili cheese fries. If you are a long-time listener, hopefully you're smiling at that, because there's always a silly food thing on this list. Chili cheese fries. Yes. I really do love chili cheese fries. They just taste good, And the reason I put silly food things on here is I think all too often I and a lot of Americans take our silly food things for granted, or look down on our silly food things because they're unhealthy. You know what? And yeah, if you're eating chili cheese fries every single day, it's probably not a good idea. Let's just put it that way. I'm not judging because I've been there, but but every now and again you gotta let yourself be bad and eat something silly. And in those moments, there's just something precious about that. So I'm grateful for chili cheese fries. I am also grateful for technology. I was talking to All Cap someone last night, and we're sort of, I was telling him about re-recording my theme song and trying to upload it into my Spreaker app and all this stuff. And and I said I was so proud of myself because I'd always had problems with that in the past, and this time it was a lot easier, and I mean, it went by like that, and and I felt smart. And he goes, "But you are smart." And I was like, "Yes, but generally not about technology." And so that turned into a whole conversation about being weird with technology. And but as much as I get frustrated with technology, I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for the ability to record this podcast. The fact that I have an iPad and a $20 microphone and basic headset and stuff like that, so that I can record this podcast. I'm grateful that I have a cell phone so that I can talk to All Cap someone about my ineptitude, or lack thereof sometimes, with technology. I'm grateful for it. I see where a lot of the bad can come in, but overall, I'm really grateful for that. So there you go. My things for which I am grateful. I'm gonna work on that. So anyways, if you would like to contact me anywhere on the internet, what you need to be looking for is Purple Becca 923. That's PURPLEBECCA 923. That is my username on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. With regards to Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, I always follow back, unless and until you send me something inappropriate, in which case you will be dealt with accordingly. purplebecca923@gmail.com is the email address, and purplebecca923.com is the website. And one thing that I thought I'd take a moment to do before I wrap up the show is give a shout out to a podcast that I really like. And today I really, I'm probably going to circulate through the same ones over and over and over again. But I really want to say the Brain Food Show with Simon Whistler and that other guy. I want to say his name is Davin or Dave or something like that. I can't remember. I'm sorry, dude. You're so adorable. I want to hug you, but I can't remember your name. But anyways, I remember Simon Whistler. He hosts, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. God only knows how many channels on YouTube. Specifically today I found out, and top 10s and biographics. And he has a really wonderful speaking voice, and there's lots of random information. And the Brain Food Show is basically, today I found out, in podcast form, and I love it. I love it. Not least because it's just full of useless information, but because I wrote a review for this show, gave it 5 stars because I love it. And they read it on the next episode or something, and I was like, oh my gosh! It was so cool hearing my words read by Simon Whistler, and I just near about lost my mind. So go check that show out, not because they read my review, but because I mean it. It is a good show. It is there's lots of really interesting, if useless, information on there that seriously makes you sound interesting when you tell other people about it. It really does. So go check that out. It's available, I think, basically everywhere. So yeah, until next time, remember to go out there and create what you deserve. Believe that you deserve it and create it. And then you can fly with the penguins. Toodaloo!